People, Facebook people, Instagram people, Twitter people. Oh my gosh, YouTubers. We are so grateful. And our clubhousers, we got you on all of these things. Okay, you guys, as we get started off on this day, I don't know about you, but I really, really, really. Oh, sorry, I'm popping out of the picture because I need to get a candle. I'm going to light a candle. Want to take a moment where we could just have some silence and reset for the tragedies that have happened because oh my gosh, I'm an empath. I be feeling this stuff on a real level. Like I mean, and not that anyone else isn't feeling it really, but oh my gosh, it is like I lost my children. It is like I have lost my family members who were adults or teachers and then
I
the
know.
days before. So you guys, I'm lighting my candle. I'm sitting it here and I am right now asking that we all just take a moment of silence to send our prayers and thoughts to all the people impacted by these tragedies. Thank you for joining us in that moment of prayer because we all needed it. I needed to help keep me on point, on track. Whew! Oh my gosh. So now we are going to reset. We are going to reset because life is going to keep happening to us, right, Miss Ramona? Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
it is. Yes, it is. It's definitely going to keep happening, and we just have to learn how to breathe, inhale, exhale, and just stay prayed up and just keep it moving. Stay as positive as possible.
Oh my gosh, yep, and both Ramona and I were cuz oh my god. Okay, so we didn't even introduce ourselves, so let's just start there, all right? Y'all, this is Trey coming at you with some Trey Talk. I am an internationally known medicine woman. I am an alternative health specialist. I am passionate about helping people to heal. Why? Because I know for a fact that anything can be healed if you believe that it's possible, if you're connected to something bigger and greater than yourself, and if you are ready to take ownership that things were created, I got you and I can help you shift and change anything. So, you guys, I love, love, love this sister friend. I met her on Clubhouse and oh my God, we connected immediately. We follow each other into rooms. We ping each other. We love each other. We support each other off and on the app. She's going to be on Trey Talk TV because why? She has a freaking amazing story. And that's what Trey talks about. It is about amazing people who have been down, who have been hit hard and have gotten back up. Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps all over right now, Miss Ramona. So beautiful sister friend. I am passing this mic over to you. Please, please, Ramona. You tell us how you got inspired to be snatched.
Well, I'm still in the process of getting snatched, so I'm affirming that I'm already snatched. I'll put it that way.
Amen.
Hey everyone, I am Ramona. I am 58 years old. I have been around the sun, the moon, the earth so many times, and so many ups, so many downs. But today I stand here triumphant because I have my hope back finally after trying so many different ways, so many different things to get it back. But I have it back today, and that's my hope is to share that with you and allow you to get your hope back as well. I am a waist snatcher. I am a gut buster. I am your bye bye belly girl. It is my mission to show you that there is a much better way to lose weight, but the most important thing is keeping it off. I want to.
Yes.
It's got to keep it off. You don't want to put it up, take it off, put it back on, like I did for so many years. So, one of the things that I'm really passionate about is not just dropping the weight, but we have to have a mindset shift. That is the thing that really needs to take place because you can lose the weight, you can get up and go work out, you can change your diet, you can do everything. But if that mindset hasn't synced up like it should, you're gonna have still gonna have some issues and you're gonna continue that cycle. So my goal is to help you stop that cycle and be triumphant and to transform totally. I'm looking for that total snatch. Now, you may say, what is being snatched?
And oh my gosh, you say that so comfortably.
Being snatched is
Snatch.
finding
Snatch.
your authentic self.
Snatching.
Yep, finding your authentic self, your total mind, your total body, your total soul, and those finances as well, because you need money to do the things that you want to do. You want to have ease, you want to have a roof over your head, you want to be able to go on those vacations. And for me, you want to be blessed to be a blessing to others.
Yes.
So you need finances to do that. And that is my goal, to assist you in finding your hope so that you can march forward and just be triumphant and victorious in everything that you do. Everywhere you walk, you're walking in favor. So that's my goal, to help you get there today. So that's a little bit about me.
That is amazing. And you guys, that's just the good part, because Miss Ramona has had some moments of impact that people should never have to deal with in their life. And so, she is just holding back all that, because we're feeling the pain of the losses of the last few days. Oh my gosh, because there's been 2 major tragedies within 3 or 4 days of each other.
Yes, it has been. We just never know. And that's one of the things why I'm so passionate about what I do, is because tomorrow is not promised.
Yes.
We don't know who we are to impact on this particular day. So pull that comfort zone off.
Yes.
That has been something that I have been trying to do. Trust me, I hate being on camera. I am an introvert, but I promised God in January that I was not going to have a comfort zone, and I was going to do things that I'm not going to use the word hate, that I'm uncomfortable doing.
Scared of you, girl. You be talking to God like that. You go make them big promises.
Yeah, I know He makes you keep them too.
Oh my gosh, He does. Talking about accountability partner, right?
That's the major one right there. You don't tell Him something that you're not going to do, because He will throw it up in your face and say, "Oh, did you tell me you were going to do that?" Okay, well,
or your life gets so uncomfortable that you just will be like, "Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm back on track now. Sorry."
Yeah. Trust me. But I did that for about 57 years. 57 and a half years, because and I still do it a little bit, because nobody's perfect. Nobody does everything they're supposed to do, but this is one thing that I am just so passionate about. And even thinking about what happened yesterday, oh my goodness, those babies. I have been crying all day, and I'm not going to go there on camera.
I know the devastation, because we feel, and if you're a parent, oh my God, you are feeling the twofold of this, because there were so many kids who, and just all the thoughts around, the life that they're never going to get to lead, or the countless just experiences, or even as a parent, I remember, and even I know you can understand this, because you guys, Miss Ramona has lost a child, so she knows.
Yeah,
Tragically.
I actually had my daughter with me today.
Amen. You need her supporting you.
I got up this morning, and because I don't wear this often, normally either on her birthday or other family outings, sometimes I wear it. But I don't know, I would just I put these on today. I put her tennis shoes on today. And I think that's why I've been crying all day. Because one of the things that I'm really passionate about doing is, because she's no longer here, is living my life to the fullest in her memory. She wanted to be fit, and that's something that she didn't realize while she was on this earth. So I have to do it in her memory. I got up this morning, I was a little sore. This is day 3 of me working out, and that's something that Ramona does not do. Especially not 3 days in a row. Come on now. I mean,
oh my God, I'm going on 3 months, and let me tell you, I did the same thing like you. I was fluffy my whole life, right? And so those of us,
that's the word we use. We say fluffy. We don't say that other word.
No, I was a little fluffy, because that feels better and softer and not so harsh. Yeah. But we know more about health, about diets, about what we should and shouldn't do, what we should, because why we have been navigating this our whole life. So when you started off saying, I want this to be off for good now, like, and not to keep staying on the roller coaster. It is such a huge shift because I know even when I lost weight, I still had the fat girl mentality. And so I could not see that I looked great, and I could not give myself permission to love myself because I kept going, oh, I'm just still fat. Like I couldn't, I was stuck in the mind shift, like you said. And these are so critical to even getting up every day. And for me as an empath, especially, I feel and sense things so deeply. So throughout all moments of day, there's a possibility or probability that I'm going to get knocked off of my track and I am going to have to stop and either cry or release or, figure out what in the heck is going on, whether it's mine or whether it's not, and then take those chances to be different. Because and so girl, my daughter sent me like chair bed exercise kind of things because I was I think
those are good and easy to do.
Yeah, because I was so knocked out. And so she was like, here are things you could do. So girl, I started from one thing, I think, and then I added 2 things over like this 3 months. And now I look forward every night to laying in my bed, doing my bed exercises. But let me tell you, I've lost 20 pounds.
Wow.
And it's just something. But I also quit drinking so much alcohol because I'm a little thirsty, but it was a whole lifestyle change because I knew I wanted to show up for my business too. And I said, nope. Okay, God, I told you, because last year my daughter went through cancer and I gave myself the year to show up for her. Yeah, because you know how it is as a mom. We don't want to have no regrets, right?
Yeah.
So but then of course in the back of my mind, I'm getting all this. Oh, you should have been doing this. Oh, you should have been doing. See, here, you could have done this for your like something, right? So when I hit the ground running this year, I was like, okay, God, I gave myself a really big break.
Well, there was a clubhouse room the other day, and I don't remember the exact title. Were you in the room with Camille, where we were talking about flaws?
Yes, about flaws. Yes,
and that's something that I have embraced. Because I used to be ashamed of them. I used to be embarrassed by them, but now they are part of my story and my testimony. And I tell people every day that is my superpower. I'm using that to propel me to press. One thing, I'm determined not to go back to that stuff I prayed my way out of.
Amen.
And that's
and it's okay. It's okay if sometimes we have because sometimes we have a little back step.
It's a struggle.
You just keep leaning forward and my favorite phrase now is my 3 F words. I'm going to drop 3 F words on you. Fail forward frequently.
Okay. I had to write those down. I like that. Yeah.
And I had to change my perspective because I kept going like failure was a bad thing, or I keep failing, or I didn't get the clients, or I got the no, and instead of going that I'm going to fail forward frequently because I'm getting closer to the yes, and just shifting that perspective, like on all the things, and just like the bed thing. Okay, I started off doing 10 things of one thing, and that was it, and I was like, all right. Yay, I did one thing.
And that's a lot of times that's what we have to do. Just make it simple. Don't try to do too much at one time. Set a goal, meet that goal, then add another goal. Meet that goal, then add another goal, because I can be extra sometimes. So I want it all now. Oh, I know you extra.
I know.
I already know you are.
Oh, Sister Friend Shantae just joined our room. Yay! Shantae, beautiful goddess, thank you for joining us.
And I've set my phone over there so that because I couldn't turn this, I couldn't get my headphones to come.
Oh my gosh, Shantae, and then of course I muted. Shantae, Sister Friend, thanks for joining us.
Hey, Shantae. Hey, Shantae.
I know we love.
That's my DMV girl. We both live in the same area.
Oh my gosh, and I wish she was on. See, we're gonna have to give you the feed so that you could just hop on whenever you come in, so we could see your beautiful face on the live stream too, and then you could join this crazy conversation. Oh my gosh! But we were just talking about doing one thing because we're all feeling the pain and the of all these tragedies and how it's been hard. It was hard for us to get up. to show up in the rooms. And then we navigated into these flaws. And Ramona was just sharing about how we were in a room talking about how your flaws can become your superpower, right? You were in that room too, weren't you, Shantae?
I'm not sure if she might have been in there. She may have.
Were you?
Was it today?
No. Uh-oh, now we got feedback. Okay, because it's all of our microphones. Hold on. Okay, is that better? All right. We're all rocking and rolling. Oh my gosh, sorry about that, everyone. We was having some things, but yeah, Shantae, it was last week, right?
No, it was yesterday. Wasn't it? Yeah, Monday. Monday.
Monday. Yeah, it's
I don't
Wednesday.
know what day. What day is it?
I know. Monday. Oh my gosh, but Miss Ramona, I want you to talk about more about this thing. Okay, so you guys, all of this is leading back and wrapping around to our health. And this is why Ramona decided she wanted to start being the snatcher and snatching stuff up, because our bodies need to be cared for. And her body was showing her that she did not have the energy. She didn't have, you know what I mean? The vitality. And we were just talking about these different things to care for ourselves, right?
Yeah. The thing about when I found what I'm going to talk about, what I'm going to share, I was pre-diabetic. I had high blood pressure. My cholesterol levels were I had really bad inflammation, so my feet and ankles would swell up really bad. I used to eat so many Cheetos. That was my thing.
Bugles.
This desk here would have had a bag of Cheetos on it. And I just didn't have any energy. I would go to sleep, maybe sleep 6 to 8 hours, wake up exhausted. So, not to talk about how many pounds I weighed. I don't even want to add that number in, because that's depressing, even just thinking about where I was.
Oh my gosh.
But
or
anyway,
it could be like the celebration, right?
It is a celebration now, and I'm still in the fight, but I thank the Lord that I'm not where I was, and I'm pressing forward. But so I was blessed enough to have found a little sugar-free, plant-based, non-laxative drink. A lot of people probably say, yeah, whatever. I said that too for a long time. I sat on the fence, really didn't want to try it. But once I did try it, within 2 days, I felt different. I was going to sleep, waking up, better rested. I had more energy, and, just kept drinking it and kept drinking it, and noticed that I was eating less. So it was suppressing my appetite. I noticed that those Cheetos were no longer a craving. That was huge for me. And it was not making me have stomach cramps. So that was another huge thing. Time goes on, my clothes start getting, a little bigger. And when my grandson came up, he pinched my arm one day. He was like, you're getting small. Nana, you're getting smaller. And I was like, really? Oh, what do you want today? You can have a toy. You can have whatever you want. You done made my day today. And he told me the other day.
That's it, out of the mouth of babes.
Out of the
right?
mouth of babes. He told me the other day, he asked me what I did today. I said, Nana's been going to the gym working out so I can lose some more weight. He was like, no, I don't want you to lose any more weight. He said, because you're not going to be squishy anymore. I said, well, you know what? Nana's not going to be squishy then, because she got to get rid of that. So you're going to have to deal with it.
Precious, you're like his big teddy bear.
Yeah, well, teddy bear is trying to get some of that fluff out.
I'm with you. I know I don't want to be fluffing stuff anymore either.
Oh, so, I do what I do because, one, I want to be around. I have 2 grandkids. I want to be around for them. There were issues with me being a single mom, as far as maybe not doing everything I could have done with my daughters. I don't want the cycle to continue. So I really want to be here 210% for my grandchildren. You know, when I lost my daughter, I haven't shared about that. I was in a really bad state at that point. Really, really bad state. And she was... I was driving Uber. That was back when I was driving at 14 hours plus 7 days a week. Never took a day off. This was Thanksgiving Day. I didn't take off to go have dinner with anybody. I drove. because if I didn't drive, I felt I wouldn't have met my daily, money
Yeah.
goals. So
Yeah.
I did not.
And there's so
drive
much
that day.
pressure in those Ubers. You really do. They have all those things that and goals or things to
Mhm,
meet. I know
mhm.
it's a driven thing.
So I didn't drive. I drove that night. I dropped my daughter off at her friend's grandmother house for dinner. She called me and told me she texted me, said, I'm ready, can you pick me up? So I said, oh yeah, I'm on my way, but I was way somewhere else. So it took me a little longer to get to her. So she texted me and told me, I'm good, Mom, I got to ride home. That was the last time I heard from her. There was someone that got behind the wheel that had too much to drink, and that took my daughter away from not just myself, but from her sister, her nephew, whom she adored, and she never got to meet her niece. So that right at the onset of COVID just had me spiral. I couldn't drive anymore. So there went my income. Then COVID hit. We're on lockdown. The only thing I could do was order Instacart and get some food. So I made sure I had plenty to eat, unfortunately.
And
So
some
what did I
Cheetos.
do? I put
Ha.
on more weight. I was stress eating. I was
Yeah.
emotional, and I was grief
Yes.
eating.
I'm
So
emotional. I was fluffy all my life again, raising my hand over here.
so fast forward to me finding the products, feeling better, losing weight, finding out that I'm no longer pre-diabetic, my blood pressure is fine, everything else is fine, weight is still dropping. You know, now that I'm exercising, prepared to be sick of me because the snatch is going to load even better and faster. I'm
Mhm.
now in a place where I'm excited to be able to train and help other women do the same thing,
Yeah.
because nobody has to suffer, nobody has to struggle. There are lifelines out there that will help you get what you need, how you need it, and when you need it. And I'm proud to say that I call myself one of those lifelines. This is a phenomenal company. Our CEO founder, Stephanie Ray, I texted her, was texting her the other day. I said, "You are the GOAT, the greatest of all time." And I put some cartwheels in there because that's how I feel about her. She is.
Oh my gosh, I never heard that before. I love that.
She
That, but
is
it is the acronym. Oh my gosh.
she is just phenomenal. She has put together this company. We're a family, we're a sisterhood. She is putting things in place to help us level up. And she's not just about the financial piece. She is where this mindset shift started, because she pours into us, she imparts into us. She cares about our inwards, and not just the physical and not the financial, but the mental, the
Yeah.
soul piece. And that's where I have really gotten a lot of my unction to do that from her. So I salute her today, because had it not been for her, one, founding this company and then positioning me where I'm at today because of this company, and being able to level up in my mind, my body, my soul, and my finances, she's
Mhm.
it. That's all I can say. And
Exactly.
I'm
And
really blessed to have met her.
oh my gosh, and don't forget to mute in Clubhouse. Oh my gosh. So I'm just sitting here thinking of how for me, my purpose came from the pain, right? The my purpose and passion to help others came from my moment of impact. And it sounds like losing your daughter had that moment of impact changed you. I mean, of course, it changed you forever, but in a way that after you were able to start pulling yourself up, it's like she led you to your passion. And now, because you want to be healthy, because she wanted to be healthy, or it's like you're almost kind of found your passion vicariously through wanting to still honor your daughter, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
forget that, Mike. I know it's a pain in the butt on the Clubhouse.
I did. I turned it off.
No, no, you're talking, so you gotta turn it back on.
Oh, my bad.
You know what I mean? It drives me crazy, but okay, we're gonna figure this out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm new to this, so help me out. I,
Oh,
I
we're
sure did
helping each
mute
other out.
myself. So, you know, one of the things that I have really, like I said, I have a passion for single moms. I know my struggles. I know I made so many mistakes. And as you tell your children, can you learn from my mistakes and not do what I did? That's
Yes.
how I feel. Now, my youngest daughter that I have, she is definitely not me at her age. She is that is a bad mama jamma. My hat is off to my daughter. She has, everything together. She's married. She has 2 kids, beautiful family. Her finances in order, credit in order. She good.
Yeah.
She she got I think she got that from someone else because at that age Ramona was not there. Ramona is still
That's what I say about my daughter and all the wisdom. I'm like, I know she didn't learn that from me.
yeah, but I'm proud. I'm very proud of her. I will just say that. I'm very proud of the woman that she is. And her kids adore her, her husband adores her, I adore her, everybody that comes in contact adores that woman. Because I still call her my little girl sometimes, but she is a full-fledged woman and she's walking in it.
Well, they'll always be our little girls.
Yeah.
I know my daughter's almost going to be 40 and I'm still baby girl. And I love that she didn't grow taller than me because she could always be you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, we're both, shortness runs in my family. I'm only 5'1". My grandson he just can't, he's excited that he's here now. I told him by the summer he'll be here. So, just forget Nana. She's just a little shorty, but I just love, like I tell everybody, I love sharing the snatch. But it's not just about the weight. It's really not. Weight is just one of the benefits because you can be skinny and
For
don't.
you, it sounds like it's a whole mentality.
It is. It's a whole mentality. It's the finances because we need our money. We need our coin.
Snatch that up.
It's a mindset thing because you first of all have to love yourself. And for so many years, that was not the case with me. I didn't even like myself, let alone love myself. So I had to learn to do that. And I'm still in that process of learning that.
Oh my God. And some days and moments are easier than others.
Yeah, they are. They are. Like say getting on camera. That was no. I don't like taking photos. I will have to begin to do some full body pictures. So y'all, be prepared.
Oh my gosh, me too. And now you know that all these people are content creators are like, okay, you do better with your pictures and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I got 50. I'm usually taking the pictures. I ain't in them. I know I'm transitioning too. And even, you know what I decided to start doing recently is just actually getting dressed in not a t-shirt and my sweats. After it was one, I know I'm thinking you were in that room too, where they had shared something about dressing like you're going to meet that $1 million client. And I was like,
but we've got
right. Oh yeah, because if I saw somebody dressed the way I was, I thought to myself, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be their partner. Or like I wouldn't want to. I swear I would be like, I would second guess whether or not I wanted to work with them.
And then the thing is to really be dressed from the waist down because we're so used to being on Zoom that
Don't be telling our secrets.
But you don't know what I got on there. So yeah, you have to put on full clothes. But I'm out and about more now than I was when COVID was really hot and heavy. But yeah, we got so used to not, especially you don't have to turn the camera on, so nobody knew what to do.
Oh my gosh. And then when I found Clubhouse, I was like, yeah, so that even, even though I was getting excited and starting, feel this energy that I hadn't felt before. And then I'm over here beating myself up because I was like, why, Jesus, why didn't you bring me onto Clubhouse a year ago? I would have already been like, but then I was like, okay, who took the year off to be with their daughter for cancer? All right.
And that was important. That was an
important piece of
what you had to do.
Giving myself permission to have grace with myself and go, right now is perfect. And then I was thinking, oh my gosh, Shantae keeps jumping in and out. that we, our little crew now that we got supporting each other, we're making our own, like Gina and them.
Yes, we are.
Like, you know what I mean? Were you vibing that? I was so vibing that, like, on Monday. And I wanted to I was like, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps all over, because I'm like,
yeah,
we're making
our
own.
We are building a tribe.
Yes, of supportive powerhouse women.
Yes, yes.
Oh my God. And I was just going, we are them we're like the next,
beginning stages of them.
yes, we're the next version of them. Yes. And I was fired up because I'm grateful for you. I am so grateful for you and for the support that we just seeing each other. And sometimes when I see you in a room, I just feel like, okay, I'm not alone. Look, see, she's here. You could do it. Even if I don't talk, and then sometimes I feel, and now I'm so conditioned to talk and show up and really pushing myself to speak in every room or to get up on the stage.
I'll be hearing you in John Lee's room. That's a big room to speak in.
Oh my gosh, can you believe he actually modded me up one time? Oh, I know, and I can't believe that I get to, but this is also the pressure that keeps pushing me and feeling like, oh my gosh, if I don't show up every time, then they're going to notice, and then they're going to be like, I don't know, be mad at me or think I'm not supporting.
Just showing up consistently and supporting, and that's something that I'm doing, because like typically right now I would be in another room.
I know, me too. I know. I
let them know that this was very important, and I had already pre-scheduled this, so I had to be here to talk to Miss Trey Talks. So I'm here. God.
And we appreciate that. And oh my gosh, we haven't even reset the room, you guys. It is already like well into a half hour. And we have, because we are just I'm loving this conversation. We're getting deep in here. So you guys, we are in a beyond a 4-body awareness room, club, whatever. Okay, so I'm like, whatever this thing is that we're in. This is Trey coming at you with some Trey Talk. We are all about laughing and learning on a Wednesday for lunch. We're going to keep it short and tight. We take a quick hour to just visit and get into these conversations, because so many people need to know that we're going to make it through. You need to know that this pain will shift. I ain't going to say it goes away, but I'm going to say that it will shift, and that we can keep supporting each other and building our own tribes. You guys, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for Ramona. Like I said, we were talking about seeing each other on the streets, and she's sharing her story, and she's showing up, and she's getting out of her comfort zone, and she's taking the introvert and making it an extrovert, even if it's just for these temporary times to get past, because we made a promise to some big dogs, and we got to keep it.
Got to keep those promises, because you will be held accountable for what you speak. And I know that the hard way. Because at one point, I really thought my season doing anything worthwhile had passed, because I sat on my gifts. I sat on what God had told me to do. I was scared. I didn't want to do it. I didn't like myself. So how in the heck was I going to share anything? So I'm determined that he's giving me another chance. And it may not come around again if I blow it. So I have to do it.
I'm telling you. So this is kind of like this. I have this weird feeling or thought in my head that I know it's a fact that all is energy, right? And so I think that like God energetically throws you down, like, and I all my stuff used to be called intuitive flashes before, and then they taught me about a niche and target marketing and my name and stuff. Oh my God. So then I moved away from the intuitive flashes, but I named everything that, because that is what I was on a passion to help everyone raise their awareness that we all get these intuitive flashes. I believe they're energy thought balls that come down from Creator, from God, and is like, here, this is for you. And then we get this desire, right, to do something or start something. And then if we don't do it, I think he'll give you another shot, but he, like everyone else, isn't going to keep waiting forever because by design, God needs for us to do this. He is giving us an assignment. And this is why I keep saying, I got to be a good listener. I got to be a clear channel. I have to take care of myself so I can hear and perceive spirit clearly, because if you don't take up your assignment, then your assignment gets rerouted. You'll only get a couple of chances, and then he will give it to somebody who will do it, because he needs this stuff to get done, right?
Right. And somebody's very life could be dependent upon you doing what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
That's what kind of, I think as I began to think about losing my daughter, a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and if I had done this, if I had done that, of course the guilt hit me, and it's still there. But
oh my gosh, yeah, it's layered. It is layered.
It's getting a little more bearable with each passing day. I'm very good at putting on a mask and pretending that all is well, but he's making me now be more transparent, because at one point I wouldn't share my story.
Please do.
I didn't,
because it heals you. Yeah, it heals you. In addition, as it's impacting and healing others, it's like that reciprocating energy is also helping you to rise and give your daughter's horrific moment of impact purpose.
Yeah. And that's what I'm really, really, really trying hard to do that. I have so much that I want to do, so much that I know God has given me to do. I'm, setting my goals and planning accordingly. And, one of the first things that I'm doing, aside from sharing the snatch, as I do everywhere, that's all I say on Clubhouse, I'm just sharing the snatch. I'm building a community now of women that need hope. And it is my goal for us to link arms. Yeah. And let's do this together.
I'm so proud of you. So proud of you.
That's coming. It's a membership. Stay tuned for news about that.
Oh my gosh. So what she's saying is she's getting little babies. You guys, she is showing up so good and hard in her business that now she has inspired other people who she is nurturing and doing exactly what was her name again? Who started you?
Well, this founder of
the founder.
Belly,
yeah. So you're basically following that same example, but now she has her own babies.
Yeah, I mean, within the business, this is her company, so I'm just, as you call, a independent consultant. But what I'm doing, I do have a team of women that are under me, but the community that I'm talking about is not necessarily consultants of Bye Belly. These are women who are looking to lose weight.
Girl.
They're looking to get their hope back. They need that mindset shift. So that's a separate community.
Thank you for clarifying that, girl. Because I knew that other stuff was growing and
Bye Belly. No, you know what? The thing about that particular company and its awesomeness, we have not even begun to scratch the surface yet with that company. It's so much bigger and better coming. So many different businesses, there are more products coming, and Stephanie Ray will drop them when she's supposed to drop them, and I'm just in anticipation of what's to come and excited about what's to come. I'm going to be with Bye Belly forever. I always tell people, if the wheels fall off the bus, I'm going to buy me some more wheels, put them on, because I'm going to keep this ball rolling. I love.
But once you see the value, or like that, that's why I'm so passionate, because I was like, oh my God, if I could just have people understand or know what this is capable of doing, like you would just want to scream it from the rooftops. I'm like, well, why aren't you knocking down my door?
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people still don't know about the product. So that's why I share. Nobody's gonna look at me and read my mind about what I have. So I have to open up my mouth and share. And that's the same thing for everyone that's in, whether they have a business, whether they have a ministry or whatever. You have to open your mouth. And Clubhouse is the perfect platform for that, especially if you're scared and you're an introvert, because nobody can see your face.
Exactly. And you
Nobody
know
can
how many
see it.
times I've messed up on Clubhouse? Like, and especially because when I first started and getting out of that nervousness, like, oh my God, they let me speak. And then I was like in shock and freaking out. And then I just start blabbing and I was like, oh, well, that was dumb. Turn off your mic. And then I was like, okay. And then to get past it.
But
Yeah, and do it
just
again.
keep it moving. You just keep it moving. It happens all day, every day, on every platform you go on, especially with these technical disruptions and blinking out and, things happen, but nobody's perfect. And there is no perfect company, no perfect pitch.
And even perfect rehearsed people who do this all the time
still mess
stumble on their words.
They sure do.
Do you think they stop? No, they just go over like nothing happened. Just like I had a trip and fall.
That's the thing. We fall down, but we get up and keep it moving. Keep going. But Trey, I really appreciate you taking the time to allow me to just share my story. I'm just always my team calls me Roro. And I'm like, my name is Ramona. Where in the world did you get Roro from? So my gym upline, C. Marie Henderson, she explained it to me one day. She said, because you are always rolling. You're always on the streets, running your mouth, doing something constantly. So it's rolling, like Roro. I was like, okay.
Oh my God, I love it. See, you earned that nickname. And this is what people see in you, that you are rolling and shaking. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful.
So, I love my team. They are my sisters. If a day passes and somebody doesn't pop in our chat, we're like, oh, so where is so-and-so? Because we're linked together. This company has really formed a genuine sisterhood. And that's one of the things that I really love about this, because I've been in other opportunities, but never had this camaraderie and this sisterhood and this love and this respect for one another, because that's what we have.
Oh my gosh, yes. And even though like most of us have never met in real person, I feel more supported by you guys than like I even do my own family, which is weird because I'm like, I've barely even known you guys for like a little while, but yet there is something about how we show up for each other, even in these crazy rooms, even just going, I'll be in there.
I try to, some rooms I just, keep it moving. I have certain ones I'll go in. If I see certain people like yourself, if I see you in the room, I may, even if I don't stay, I'm going to pop in. What are they talking about? Training?
I know, because me too. And then I'm like, oh, what is she listening to? Because I know also two things is you're going after what I'm going after. So when I see you, I look, I'm like, oh my gosh, is she in a net? Okay, I better go hurry and network, because and that's why I ping you into the rooms too if I'm not in there. Look, Miss Beautiful Carol, our other sister friend, just joined on Clubhouse. Sister friend Claire, we are only having a few minutes left, but we love you. We are so grateful for you to be up here on this Clubhouse stage with us. There she goes. She's talking. We got to mute our mics though, so she ain't echoing. Hold on, Carol, just a second. We got to mute our mic. Okay, go, Carol.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Look at my Ramona and my Trey. You guys laughing and learning a lot. Oh goodness. Good to see you in the space. We follow each other. When I see somebody ping me somewhere,
we were just talking to
so I jumped out to pull out and say, let me see what's going on over here. So good to see you. When I came in at the latter part of when Ramona was talking, and then Trey was saying how talking about the camaraderie, and it is so unique how Clubhouse has caused linked people together. You don't know each other, but there's just something that the main thing what it is, we are rooting for each other. We are rooting for each other. We want love it. I love it. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, let me unmic you. There goes the things again. Okay.
Is that better?
Go for it. You can.
Yeah. Thank you, Carol. That's the thing we talk about all the time, that there is no, what is that word?
There you go.
We collaborate, there is no competition. Because what I have, even if we have the same exact thing, we can still collaborate because I may deliver mine differently than you do. There are people that are assigned to me, there are people that are assigned to you. And it can actually make it stronger if they hear both sides of it, maybe. So, thank you so much, Carol, for popping in. I'm just excited. Carol does come in the room that I do on Mondays, and she drops some serious nuggets every time she comes because she's a force to be reckoned with.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And if you guys don't know about Carol, she is something else, you guys. She's another anti-inflammatory queen. And she's all about that. I know all about swelling. I know chronic illness. That's where a lot of this stuff comes from. She's another, you guys, I call us all healers because really we are helping people to heal. And that's why she's a medicine woman. Ramona's a medicine woman. We're all just medicine women out here helping people to heal. Oh my gosh. And then of course I'm talking this whole time with no mic on Clubhouse. So you guys, I was just saying, we are just here healers. All of us are helping people to heal. Carol, I was just sharing how you're the anti-inflammatory person. Why? Because you want to help people heal. You know what it is. And so you guys, this is what we're doing. We are out here helping people heal.
Yes, we are.
All right, where are we at on time? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're getting close to the top of the hour. So Miss Ramona, what final thoughts do you want to share? And where do you want to send people? Because if people are interested in this stuff, girl, you got to let them know how to get a hold of you.
Well, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, I'm inspired to be snatched. That is my tag name. Of course, my government name, as I call it, is Ramona. But my brand and what I'm creating, the community that I'm created, they're going to be called Inspired Snatchers. So that's coming. I'm excited about that. I'm putting everything together now. And I'm just really excited.
Oh my gosh, I want to be an inspired snatcher.
What's coming? I'm just so excited. I'm just so happy that God has given me this and He's allowing me the opportunity to spearhead this thing. And trust me, it's going to be awesome. And it's not because of anything I'm doing, it's all because of Him.
Exactly.
So if you want to,
we're on assignment.
And marching forth. So if you want to get in contact with me, I always like to have a conversation. I do not drop my Buy My Belly website and say, go here and buy that. I want to have a conversation because I need to know what your goals are. If you have any health ailments, any allergies, or, what are you thinking? So set up a snatch consultation with me. You can do that by going to www.inspiredtobesnatched.com. And let's set up a consultation. No more than 15, 20, sometimes it goes a little over 30 minutes, where we're having a heart-to-heart conversation so that I can find out how I can help you set up that blueprint to get you to a healthier, happier you, because that is my goal, to get you moving, get your hope back. Don't be walking around, with no or low self-esteem, thinking that you're never going to get out of this rut. This cycle is going to be here forever, because guess what? We break cycles.
Yes.
It can be broken.
Amen. We're breaking them.
So no, don't wallow in it. Come on, let somebody help you. And if for some reason Ramona is not the person that is assigned to help you, trust me, I have a network of other opportunities that can get you what you need. So I just get excited about helping people. And I'm going to be honest, y'all, I'm still in the fight. I'm still in the process myself. So let's do it together. Exactly. You don't have to do it alone. I'll be your accountability partner. You can be mine. We got the ultimate one up here. that is walking with us, and we are going to do it. Just believe that you can do it. Actually, you don't even have to believe you can do it. I believe enough for you.
Exactly.
I believe enough for you.
Exactly.
Why?
Oh my gosh,
Because I
love
know
that.
it's possible because I'm doing it.
Mhm.
I've accomplished a lot and I still have a long way to go. I always tell people when y'all see their first full body picture on social media, prepare to be sick of Ramona because it's gonna be on then. It's gonna be on.
Oh my gosh, bikini body coming. Woo, woo, woo.
Well, no about well. Anyway.
I know. I don't mean that. I still think now, even that I'm thinner, I'm like, I don't know. I don't think nobody needs to see all that.
Yeah, I just want to be, and I love myself now better, and I'm still working on that because I can't fully say that I love myself if I haven't posted a full body picture, right?
And when you understand, okay, everything happened to us in layers.
Yep, and
It's
filling it off.
unrealistic to think that, oh my gosh, now all of a sudden, poof, it's gone.
Yeah.
Nope, because I will attest, I believe that every single day that we are still here on this earth,
Mm-hmm.
we are going to be navigating all of the emotions, all of the thoughts, and we are going to continue to have opportunities
Right.
to learn how to be better, or else we get to not be here no more.
Yeah, and like I say, there are layers to this. It took me years to get where I was. I did say was because I'm not there anymore.
Yes.
But I'm still progressing to the authentic Ramona. And that's what I'm excited because I'm closer to that than I am to the old me. And I'm excited about that.
Yay. Oh my gosh. And that just reminds me of my granddaughter. So my granddaughter, Lavina, she just graduated from high school, and her pictures and stuff I was showing them last night because her graduation was yesterday and I got to go do that. And that's what I love. I get to be there and be a part of the moments that mean so much to me. And my family is the whole reason why I'm alive. I live for them. But oh my gosh, she is one who examples to me loving her beauty. She's always been a little fluffy, but she's like, oh, I love my beauty. And I love my beauty. And then, it was interesting because how many of us are raised to, that we have to dress appropriately so that other people don't lust after us. And she's like,
it's your fault. Mm-hmm.
Yes, like it's our fault.
Mm-hmm.
And she is like, don't sexualize me. And I was like, what? And she told that to my daughter because my daughter goes, you should probably put on a bra because we're going to go blah, blah, blah. And she was like, they better not sexualize me. That's their problem, not mine, and all these things. And I'm like, whoa, you know what? You are freaking right.
How old is she?
And well, to me, it's about being able to be unapologetically you. Right. And if and what I found is whether or not somebody's going to lust after you, it ain't going to matter.
Because you can have on a paper bag and they can't even see your body and they're still going to lust. So
exactly. So why should we be like, do whatever because we're afraid about how anybody else is going to look or perceive us, which it comes down to. And then she's like, I love my beauty. And she honors and lets herself wear whatever she feels like wearing and just is like, this is my beauty. And I'm like, I love that because I still am not all the way there, but I love that I have examples in my own bloodline that shows me somebody's doing something right.
Somebody got it right, huh? But we get so caught up in society and what society thinks is right and what society thinks is perfect.
Yeah.
And we fail to realize and become our authentic selves and just do what feels good to us.
Yes.
And that's one of the things that I'm coming to terms with now is because I grew up a PK. Mm-hmm. I was the pastor's daughter.
Yep.
And certain things I wasn't allowed to do. And then when I started doing my own thing, when I became a young adult, an older teenager, I was ridiculed and made to feel shame because oh, you've turned your back on God because you're doing this, you're doing that. So that caused some bruises and things that needed to be healed. So we have to really be careful when we talk to our kids. I know everything that happened to me, my dad thought he was doing what he thought was right at the time because that's what he knew.
And we all do as parents.
And
We're
I did
always,
it.
I think
I did it
everybody's
myself.
always doing the best they can.
I did it myself. But when we become adults, then we just have to really look into ourselves and figure out what works best for us and not feel guilty
Yes.
if it's different from what my father did or my mother or my grandmother or anybody else in the family did. It doesn't make me a bad person because I choose to walk a different path. But a lot of people don't ever come to that realization.
Mm-hmm.
And God, I'm 58 years old. So it took me a heck of a long time.
I know. And girl, I'm right there. I'm like 56. I'm going to be 57 here in a couple months. And so I'm like, yes. And that I'm just barely getting to the place where I'm like you, accepting myself and loving myself at a deeper level. Am I unconditionally loving yet? No, but I am getting closer and closer to it than I was back, like I said, in those old chapters. I go, some of the things are old books, not even the same book. Some of them are chapters. Some are new chapters.
Some of them I did introductions and moved on to another book. Didn't even go past the introduction with it. But
I know.
Because I know my new book that I'm going to have to write is going to have to deal with forgiveness. Lord, that's going to be about.
It's going to be bigger than the Bible.
And starting with myself, because you must forgive yourself from things that shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a part of your testimony. That's a part of what made you who you are today, and flaws and all.
That's right. That's what gets us here, you guys. Oh my gosh, we're already at the top of the hour. So
we sure.
Thank you, Ramona. Okay, everybody give the clap. Yay for Ramona.
Thank you for having me.
She was a rock star. She has so much to share. She's gone through so much. She has so many successes and wins. So we're just going to keep supporting Ramona, you guys. Go out to her website. Tap in with her on any of the social media platforms. She's amazing. You won't regret it. That stuff is amazing because you want to get snatched too. She says it so comfortably. She's helping me to learn to get snatched. I know. I want
my little cup. I'm drinking my juice right now.
All right, so this is Trey with some Trey Talk on a Wednesday, and I'm getting ready to shut down this room that we're already 2 minutes over. But you guys, thanks for joining our Laugh and Learn. We're here every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time because I'm out in the Colorado mountains, living my best life and waiting anxiously to connect with you guys the next Wednesday, or out here on these clubhouse streets, or in the Instagram world, or all Twitter, all these other places we're at. You guys, I'm sending you such a big hug as we get ready to close out this room. Carol, thanks for joining. Oh my gosh, and we had a listening partner out in the lounge. We just Dorzel, I appreciate you guys, you hanging in there for us, and thank you, Carol, for joining. And again, Ramona, I'm sending you so much love, and I will look forward to us connecting on the big screen. All right, you guys, we're going to end this big room. 3, 2, 1. Love you. Big hug. See ya.
Bye.